Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Ava Miller and Landon Shearer.
Today, a successful homecoming weekend. Who took home the crown?
Active learning. One class has a lot in store for you.
In spreading hope to others, how can you help students in need?
You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Landon Shear.
And I'm Ava Miller. Hey Landon, this is like so full circle because the last time we anchored junior year together was last year.
Yeah, I remember you hated the Duke polo.
Whatever, you never failed to bring up Duke or that Cooper flag guy in any of our shows.
Yeah, well, at least one of us is matching the theme for today.
You're right, I'm wearing my teal in support of this week's Suicide Prevention Awareness Week.
I couldn't find any purple or teal in my closet today, but this is a very important issue highlighted by today by our GLHS Hope Squad.
Definitely, and we'll have more information on that later in the show.
There's royalty walking the halls of Lincoln after the homecoming dance on Saturday night.
Congratulations to Marvin Nemo and Janessa Wu for being named this year's Homecoming Royalty. And congratulations again to all those who were voted to be on the Homecoming Court.
The dance was a huge success, and from what we were aware of, there were no major issues.
The theme and the music were great, and it was a fun event all around.
We hope everyone stayed safe and enjoyed the dance. Some students might think missing class now and then isn't a big deal, but over time, those missing days can really add up.
From slipping grades to long-term consequences, attendance plays a much bigger role in student success than many realize.
How is attendance affecting our classrooms, and what's being done to help our students stay on track?
Sage Fogel has the story on why showing up really does make a difference.
Every morning, thousands of students make their way to class, but not all of them. Whether it's the occasional absence or a pattern of skipping school, attendance plays a bigger role than most realize.
It builds the skills that you need when you go out into the world and you become an adult. And even now, many of our students work. It's important to show up on time. Otherwise, you run the risk of losing your job. When you get to the collegiate level, it's important to show up on time and be in class because some schools have large lectures, others have small classroom sizes, and your engagement and participation in that is a direct correlation to your success.
Engineer. Exactly.
Poor attendance can quickly spiral into poor performance. Missing even just a few classes can leave students behind in coursework, projects, and participation.
Positive attendance and punctuality are half the battle when you're in high school. You have to be here and be on time to get the full learning experience. Because when you're not here, you can look in Google Classroom and you can get the assignment, but you don't get the instruction. You don't get the clarification. You don't get the follow-up answers to questions that your classmates had in class.
A student that misses one day when we're in block is missing. I only see that students maybe twice during that week, and so they can get behind much faster.
Beyond high school, attendance habits often follow students into college or even the workforce. Showing up is not just a requirement, it's a life skill.
Attendance just isn't about just being present, it's about being prepared. Attendance is preparing you for your future, to be able to go out into the workforce, to go to college, to be a reliable member of society. So we're going to make a promise to ourselves, to our classmates, and to our future that we are going to show up. Because success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice.
So what can students do to turn things around? The answer starts with recognizing the importance of consistency and using the support systems already in place.
When kids are tardy or absent from school, there are a lot of really valid reasons. So I totally understand that there are some things out of a student's control. So a student that has problems with attendance and tardiness needs to make a list and say, what am I in control of? You have to eliminate and do better at the things that you're in control of.
For those who attendance right now is impacting their schooling, we're making individual contacts with them and their families to make sure that they have the support and understanding the impact of missing school and how that can impact the rest of their high school career.
Good attendance isn't about being present, it's about being prepared. And in high school, those habits are setting the stage for what comes next. This is Sage Fogel for Lincoln Live.
Hispanic Heritage Month is a month reserved for recognizing the culture and influence of Hispanic heritage. It's important to acknowledge this month to recognize the diverse history of Hispanic Americans. Here at Lincoln, our Spanish teachers do a few things to celebrate. Here is Senora Ingo for more information.
Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated between September 15th and October 15th here in the United States. It is celebrated starting in the middle of September instead of the whole month because several countries in Latin America celebrate their Independence Day between September 15th and September 16th. The Spanish classes are able to go down to the main gym one day, and Senora Everly teaches us salsa and merengue, and there are lots of other activities that we do as well.
A reminder that the first meeting of the Spanish National Honor Society is today after school from 3:30 to 3:45 in Clark Hall, room 312. They will discuss upcoming events this school year, so you won't want to miss it. Remember to be there at 3:30 in Clark Hall, room 312.
Thanks to your generosity, National Honor Society's Gruden donation drive was a huge success. Together, over 500 essential items were collected. That's enough to support around 40 to 50 local families, or roughly 160 to 200 individuals in our community. In total, these donations equal about $800 worth of goods and stocks to Grinchell's and could provide up to 5 days of food support for a family. NHS wants to thank everyone who donated and remind you that every act of service and kindness makes a difference.
To close out Hope Week, Hope Squad has one more fun event for students and staff. Today in the gym, during all lunch periods, there will be games, prizes, and powerful activities to raise hope and awareness about suicide prevention. Today is dedicated to hope, and Hope Squad wants everyone to remember that you are not alone. Now we have our very own Hope Squad member in the studio with us today.
And she's decked out in her Hope Squad gear.
Hey guys, my shirt is much cooler than your Duke polo, Landon.
Whatever, just get on with the news.
Speaking of Duke, similarly, our Lincoln sports are off the charts this week. Our Gahanna girls tennis team is officially 18-3 this season, with just 2 matches to go. They're 2 wins away from breaking the school record. They are finishing off their season strong after their stellar performance at sectionals yesterday. They went up against 13 schools in an all-day tournament and played stronger than ever. Both doubles teams qualified and will be advancing to districts this Saturday. Congratulations to Paige Hotstetler, Presley Porcher, Emily Go, and Ashley Witham for their victories. We spoke to varsity doubles player Presley Porcher after her winning match to see how she's preparing for districts.
Today was sectionals, and we luckily had 2 of our doubles teams make it to districts to play next week. Me and my partner Paige and Ashley and Emily. We've had a great season so far, and we're so excited to play next week, and it will also carry on to next week, so pull up to the match on Monday.
The stadium lights have dimmed, but the memories of our girls' soccer senior night still shine bright. Despite a hard-fought battle against Grove City last night, the girls faced a tough loss, losing 2-0. The emotion is still in the air as they reflect and gear up to try and bounce back from the loss real soon. Right now, the girls stand at a record of 3 wins, 9 losses, and 2 ties. In conference play, the record is 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie. They have just 3 regular season games left in their season before tournament play starts. Good luck the rest of the season. The girls' volleyball team is looking to bounce back after a close-fought loss last night to New Albany. The girls lost the first 2 sets and battled to win a close third set, 28-26, and lost the 4th set, 28-30. The girls will look to bounce back tomorrow versus Westerville Central, who they beat in 5 sets last matchup. All right, you're all set with the news today. Back to Landon and Ava.
Thanks, Mia. Well, Lincoln, it looks like our show has come to a close.
But before we go, here's some of the homecoming court from Friday night's football game.
Have a fun long weekend.
Bye.
Bye.